Okay, and we're back to life. Let's see where we're going now. My mic looks a little low. Turn it up a bit, and hopefully that should even things out. So, I don't know what happened the last time. I didn't notice a combat log, so... See, that went entirely differently. Like, can you not loot? Oh, you can't loot when in combat mode. Interesting. Okay. What are any of these things? Is this... I feel like these red pips are maybe experience, or the tiny yellow bar beneath it is experience. I don't know. Anyway, what was I saying? I haven't noticed a combat log. It's sort of just click and wait and see what happens type of thing. Let's see. I don't think there is a... I think I'm gonna have to check the manual for the controls. Which may have to be done on a separate occasion.
The altar should clear things up for us a bit. It says, and the spirit of Nazarudin shall be reborn on wings of fire in hills shrouded in fog, and fight the last battle with the evil one.
And the evil one? Who is that?
I'm sorry, but I don't know. I guess we better find out, considering you're supposed to fight him.
So far, pretty impressed with the voice acting. Not extraordinary, but like, this is a shocking number of lines that are being read. And pretty well voiced. I'm very happy. I feel like I'm having a little deja vu, though, because I feel like I said similar things about Vampire the Masquerade, and look how that ended up. I'm glad you find this. No, hold on. That's probably a good idea, Virgil. Let's go.
Yes, of course.
The shrine before you is crude, made of rough stone and wood. Carved into one of the stones is this, and a spirit shall be reborn on the wings of fire in hills shrouded on fog. Arcanum 5:16. Here we are. No. Hold there. What are you up to? Or what are you doing up here? Good God, man. I just survived a blazing inferno.
I mean no disrespect, sir, but I don't trust this bastard one bit. Bloody convenient he just happened to show up here just now, don't you think? Oh, excuse my language, sir.
What do you recommend, Virgil?
I've dealt with buggers, individuals like this before. Perhaps you'll let me talk with him for a few minutes.
Of course, Virgil. Feel free to do what you think is best.
Thank you. I'll take care of this. You there! What exactly are you doing up here? And what gives you the right to ask so many questions?
I'm just asking a simple question. What are you two doing up here? I'm from Shrouded Hills, a village not far from here, and I witnessed this terrible accident. Is it such a crime to wonder exactly what exactly is going on? Let Virgil do the talking.
Oh, really? Listen, I came from Shrouded Hills myself. It's at least a day's journey from here. There's no way you could have traveled here that fast. I think you're lying, sir.
I didn't come from Shrouded Hills just now. I was camping not far from here and saw the blaze. Why are you questioning me? I've done you no harm. Let Virgil do the talking.
No, I don't think you understand. I'm asking the questions here, and I don't like your answers. I'm going to ask you one more time. Why are you here?
Boy, I wasn't sure about Virgil. I'm pretty sure about Virgil. A cold look comes across the man's face. I don't recommend you speak to me that way, friend. I've just asked a question and I'm expecting an answer. He looks at you, then back to Virgil. We can make this simple or more difficult. Let Virgil do the talking.
Oh, I think difficult is the best way, sir. I find that there's fewer questions afterwards. I'm ready to begin this discussion whenever you are.
So either Virgil is a psycho who just likes fighting people and may or may not be faking the whole apprenticeship thing, but it doesn't really matter one way or another. Or he's like a really smart guy and very on the up and up and very clever and genuinely, I don't know. I'm interested about his background already. This game is doing a great job of getting me into the story quickly, the making me like a character, showing me that it's already a fully fledged world that I'm walking into, that it's not being built just ahead of me, just out of sight. Like, solid world building. The man seems unsure what to do. You see fear in his eyes. Perhaps this is a discussion we'll have later, friend. I'm sure that this issue will be resolved in time. He looks at you, nodding, in his eyes a burning hatred. Good day to you, sir. Yes. Good day to you, then.
That was close.
What do you mean, Virgil? He was obviously scared of you.
That man very well could have killed us both. Believe me, I've seen his kind before.
So why did you provoke him?
It was all bluster. I'm no bloody warrior. But sometimes you have to be able to act the part. You learn such things it's just something I've learned. Fear is a powerful weapon. Something is very wrong here. I think we'd best get out of here as soon as possible.
Let's go then. Okay, I do need to figure out where the map is. Oh man, there's so much shit here. Oh, and time is passing. Okay. Map view? Continent view? Okay, there's not... Oh, these are actual... Oh my god. Okay. I just want to make sure I covered everything I needed to cover. Okay. Oops. Let's move before it gets dark.
Sir, you might wish to consult your map. I believe there might be a quicker way to Shrouded Hills.
Oh, well, I already just did that, but begin world map. Let's see. Okay, so what does it want me to do here? Is it this? I'm assuming? The quick travel. So I should mention, again, if you didn't watch that video I recommended by Seth or Seath, go watch it. But he does mention that there are critical failures in this game, which is something that was retired in like D&D 2nd edition or something like that. Basically on the basis of, as hilarious as it is, and I have played some games where we house ruled it back in just for fun. The idea of you critically fail to do something and you like chop off your own leg or something is kind of rough and can be a little unfun when survivability is a goal. But nevertheless, I'm going to have to be very diligent about saving. What is the hotkey for the... Oh, okay. So we got stopped because we got attacked.
Helder Joachim is staying at the inn next to the bank.
Well, thank you for not overloading me with information. Just, hey, here's the next place to go. I've just been in the most terrible blimp crash, sir. Good God, you mean the IFS, or the IFS Zephyr? I thought I'd heard something in the night. Where did this happen? Just up the hill. I'd recommend you bring the coroner. Oh no, what about the local surgeon? Are there any other survivors? No, it seems luck has favored only myself. A lucky soul you are, and you've come to the right man. Being the local constable, it will fall on me to take action. We'll have to send a party up to the site as soon as possible. Yes, I have a few more questions, though. What can you tell me of this place? Surely, this is Shrouded Hills, a mining town through and through. As far as towns go, it's pretty old, but we've got most of what a soul might need. What sort of mining goes on around here? Ore mining mostly, and not even so much of that anymore. Years ago, the old Bessie Toon silver mine brought quite a bit of business to Shrouded Hills. The vein ran dry, and so did most of the local commerce. All that comes up out of Old Bessie now is iron ore. Where's the old Bessie Toon silver mine? The old Bessie is just west of the town, and then a bit north. People don't go out there much anymore. Shrouded Hills folk always were a bit superstitious about old Bessie. Why is that? Just who was Bessie Toon? Bessie Toon? She was an old woman who used to live here in town, owned the silver mine. Really strange old lady. Strange how? Well, folks say she never slept, and she'd make shepherd's pie out of shrews. Typical towny talk. Someone said old Zeph Yeat's backside broke out in boils when he sat on her divan. I get the picture. Is that all? No. When the mine started to dry up, I guess she got really batty. Went up there one day, fired all of the workers, and walked down into the mines. Word has it she was never seen again. That is a bit odd. Who owns the mine now? I'm not sure. I suppose it's owned by her son now, Percival Toon. My thanks. May I ask a few more questions? Of course. Go ahead. Can you tell me anything about this ring? Looks a bit fancy to me. I'd not be the one to ask. You might want to try Riztez, the importer. He's got a shop in town. Thank you. May I ask you a few more questions? Let's see. What sort of businesses are here in town? Oh, the usual things, a blacksmith, a general store, an inn with a pub. If you're looking for some healing, old Doc Roberts can help you. He's just north of here. Who's in charge around here? Well, I sort of double as the constable and the town mayor. I suppose you could say I'm the man to see. What's the quickest... No, that's cruel. Good day. Let's see. Temple. Bank. Let's go to the importers. See what he has to say. Am I glad to meet you? I guess. I don't know what the inflection's supposed to be there. Oh, I am glad to meet you. If I read it correctly, it would make more sense. And you are, good sir? I am Riztez, importer of fine goods and rarities from all over the world. Nowhere will you find a more incredible assortment of fantastical oddities from the four corners of Arcanum and beyond. You're looking for something specific, yes? Fascinating. Can you answer a few questions? What can Riztez do for you? Actually, I have a few questions. Riztez will do his best to answer. Where are you from? Riztez is from nowhere and everywhere, a nomad, scouring the land for such objects as have never been seen by the eyes. Dear God, forget I asked. A few more questions? What sort of objects do you buy and sell? Riztez sells many things, all different and unusual. Riztez is an expert in things both magical and technological. Riztez can tell you... Wait, oh, shit. I didn't read that whole thing before I clicked it. Magical? You know some stuffy mage casts a spell on something and makes it magical. After that, it does strange things to people or makes trees turn blue or you grow another arm. You know, magical. I see. And how does one become a stuffy mage? Become a mage? Why would you want to do that? Ristez would think you probably just need to chant spells all day or draw a rune in the dirt with a stick and stay away from technological things. Sounds intriguing. Why do I have to stay away from technology? Magic and technology are two sides of the same coin, yes? One of them twists nature, that being magic, and the other one uses it. Because of this, they don't work too well around one another. One of them always seems to break the other, no? Ristez has different shelves for both. I'd like to talk about some magical things. Let's talk about technology. Technology, Ristez knows much about this. Gears and pistons and wheels and pulleys. Dwarven things of old. The sciences of man. Machines of nature and its forces. Amazing contraptions to dazzle. Okay. Can anyone make these things? Yes, I'm not an expert in the sciences, but all it takes is much study in one of the technological disciplines to become proficient in their ways. But stay away from mages and all things magical. A few more general questions. I'd like to talk to you about some business matters. Yeah, sure. What could you tell me about this ring? Interesting. A finely made piece of jewelry. What exactly do you want to know from Ristez? What is it made out of? I'm not quite sure, but Ristez would say that it is made out of silver. A fine grade as well. Note the way it shines. Ristez would also say it was made nowhere near Shrouded Hills. Nothing of such quality could have come from this place. Where would such silver be mined? Definitely not the Bessie Toon mine here in Shrouded Hills. Bessie Toon, ha! I spit on Bessie Toon in Shrouded Hills. The very idea of... Easy, Ristez. Let's talk about the initials GB. GB? No one that I know. Plus it's impossible someone in Shrouded Hills would own such a high-quality piece of jewelry. Most likely they'd melt it down and use it for nails. Oh, the thought. How Ristez has languished here, my friend. I'd like to ask about the imprint of P. Schuler and Sons. P. Schuler and Sons, a very important piece of this puzzle, eh, my friend? Ristez has been very free with information, no? What have you to offer Ristez? You've been nothing but helpful and very knowledgeable. Ristez sees through your poorly veiled attempt to coerce him through flattery. I'm not new to the wiles of fast-talking men. Let's cut to the chase. Ristez has information you need. Ristez needs something in return. Fine, what is it you're looking for? Well, Ristez is a collector of strange and wonderful things. Perhaps there are a few objects you could add to Ristez's collection? What are you looking for exactly? Two things, actually. If you were able to locate a camera, that technological wonder, or something of Bessie Toon's, Ristez might be able to tell you about P. Schuler and Sons, and where you might find them. Excuse my ice maker. Sounds fair. I'll return with one or both. Alright. Next time, maybe we'll give him the camera.